Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored again?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion, even though I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt, never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm, I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me?
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose that fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
Hello and welcome to My Mind Over Your Matter. My name is Rick and welcome to the Blackout Show. It's all blacked out because the only thing you're going to see is probably my glasses. But we're going to go lights out tonight for this Sunday night hangout. It's just been a really crazy weekend. Pretty wild, if I could say. I want to say, first of all, congratulations to USA for winning Miss Universe this year. I feel like it was rigged, like everything I believe in these competitions, even football, is scripted and rigged. Just because a lot of the games I was watching, it just looked too good to be true, and the way that it was happening and the way the personnel on the sidelines were giving out these signals like to the players. And then one of the players actually said, like, it felt like he was like, this game, it was scripted. I go, wait a minute. He said it was scripted. Like, it was predetermined. It was scripted. It's not real. It's fake. And a lot of these sports, especially basketball, football, hockey, all these sports could be manipulated and faked. And also pageants. And last night, we just saw a pure fucking example of how rigged the Miss Universe is, that competition. I watched it last night. I didn't come on because the show was a little late, and then I was just really tired. But all in all, I was really pissed off because the most beautiful of them all of Miss Universe competition, like the competitors that were on there from 84, I think it was, countries, Puerto Rico was the most sexiest, beautiful. Like, she was beautiful. I could not believe that she did not even make it to the top 3. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe. Okay, Venezuela, okay, that's fine with me. But USA and then Dominican Republic for top 3? And Puerto Rico was left out with Croatia, I think it was. I was dumbfounded. If you was to see how, I'm gonna bring up the picture. I won't do it right now, but later on in the show, I'll because I'm gonna talk about this throughout the show. Could not believe that Puerto Rico did not win Miss Universe. She was the prettiest. She had the prettiest dress. She spoke very clearly English. She answered all the questions awesome. Like, she did awesome. She was like number 1, and yet, like I said, I feel like there was something rigged about it, and especially that USA won, because USA, she's not 100% American. She's half Filipino and half American. And if you know beauty contests and these competitions, they love to favor the Asians and also Philippines. Um, and Philippines has been banned from Miss Universe competition, and yet they allowed a mix of American and Filipino, and I don't mind it, but the behind the, like, I could see it, I could feel the rig and the money exchange and the agreements of having Miss US, like USA, to win um the competition for Miss Universe. It's a slap in the face last night. If you was to see this lady, she was very little, flat chested, and had no like nothing to really oh wow, like to like hang on to. There was nothing. Like, her face was not cute. Her hair was not like, it was just not good. And yet she won the competition. I was very, very upset that they picked USA to win instead of, like, even Venezuela. Venezuela looked so pretty. She was so like, her dress was very elegant and very pretty, and her English wasn't the best. And I think the reason why she really lost was because she had a translator come up and was telling, well, they'll tell her the question in English, and then the translator would translate what they said in English to Spanish, but yet she answered in English, perfect English. I'm like, why is she having a translator? Like, it's does not make any sense. Why does she have a translator if she's answering in English and she understands English? Didn't make any freaking sense. It did not make any sense at all. Like, I would understand, like, if she didn't know English and she needed help and then she answered maybe a little bit of English, like, to support. But no, this bitch knows English. She was speaking in English, and yet she had a translator for two of the questions that they had, like, in the competition. I was like, that's not fair. You know what I mean? Because Puerto Rico did not have a translator. Puerto Rico was very beautiful. Swimsuit, freaking evening gown, everything was beautiful about her. Her answer was awesome, and yet they didn't vote for her. Like, that's something, and she was the prettiest one. That's what fucking throws me off. She was the most beautiful contestant on the competition. She was so freaking beautiful, and yet she did not win. She didn't win, and it kind of broke my heart on Saturday, because, like, I saw her go into the top five, and I knew she was going to go to top five, but I did not expect USA to win. I thought USA would come in like fourth place at best, was like maybe fourth place, but the bitch got into the top three with Dominican Republic and Venezuela. You know, for me, I was actually picking Puerto Rico, Venezuela, and Dominican Republic to be the top three, not USA. And yet they replaced USA, like Puerto Rico, with USA. If you look at both USA and Puerto Rico, I guarantee you 1,000% everyone would pick for Puerto Rico instead of US. I couldn't fucking believe it. I couldn't believe it. It was a shock to me, shock to the system. It wasn't nice. It wasn't nice at all. I didn't like the music. They had live music, and I didn't really like or care for the music. I felt like it was more of a distraction than anything. especially the hip hop singer. She was wearing this pink vest and she was a big girl. But I didn't like the song that she was singing, and I don't know. I just didn't like it. I don't. So I don't know what's gonna be like. I know next year's Miss Universe is gonna be in El Salvador, so at least we have a shot maybe there. But as for Puerto Rico, she didn't even make it. Like I think she came in fourth place, and I think that was a slap in the face. I could like I tell you right now, there's no way fucking U.S. looks dress. If you see fucking U.S. like the USA dress, like what she was wearing black with the top was like blue, and then the shoulders was like a silver color, like a dim silver color. It looked horrible, the dress. Horrible. And yet out of all of them, they picked her. Like, what? No. Something's not right. Something's not right at all. That's what fucked me up on Saturday. I was pretty pissed off. And I didn't do a show because I was kind of pissed off the whole night because there was no way, even a blind person could see that Puerto Rico was better than fucking US. You know what I mean? The top three should have been Puerto Rico, Venezuela, and Dominican Republic. Those should have been the top three. And the reason, and I don't understand how the fuck US won when she was answering her last question of the night, like for the competition, she went over the time. The counter, like they have a sound that comes out, and she went over it by like 15 seconds. And yet this like 10, 15 seconds, and then yet this bitch is gonna win. The other two came under the time and came under the sound. So why did they not get the Miss Universe title, and yet you have this one that went over time on her speech, which should been thrown out, and she should have been like disqualified, like she should have been third place because she went over her time. I don't get it. Fucking Miss Universe pissed me off last night. There's no way. How in the fuck? I don't get it. Like, I feel like the competition's rigged. Competition's fucking rigged. And it's fucked up. You can see the little red light. That's because I'm smoking. So if you want to smoke with me, you can light up with me. Let me check out chat. Hey, what's up, Albert? I'll let people on a little bit later. Let's see if more people come on. Then I'll see if I let people on. But I am going black. I'm going full screen, so I'm not really going to be seeing like the chat room so much. But if there's interaction in the chat room, you know, I'll check in from time to time. But it is a hangout show. I'm pretty pissed off. I was pissed off with the competition yesterday. And then today, the Miami Dolphins ended up losing in Buffalo. I felt like they were going to lose. The game was fucking horrendous. It felt so freaking manipulated, and you could tell that these games are fucking scripted. They're so fucking rigged. They're rigged. It gives me like that feeling that I don't want to watch any more of these sports, because it's like, why am I gonna invest my time in something that's fucking rigged? I hate these competitions that are rigged, and I feel like that's just wasting my time. Fucking scripted fucking games, man. Scripted. All fucking games are scripted. And they come out, the score was 34-31. And like my team had a chance, the Miami Dolphins had a chance, but like you could tell, like they want Buffalo to win the Super Bowl. And the reason why they want Buffalo, and this is the reason I'm going to tell you why they want Buffalo to win the Super Bowl, is because Jim Kelly is going to be passing away. He had cancer, and it was in remission, and he keeps getting cancer back and forth with cancer. And I have a feeling that he's going to die. And they want to win a Super Bowl, at least for the team and the city and for him. Buffalo has been in the spotlight lately, as with the crazy snowfall. They're the only ones that got snow, because we here in Connecticut, which we're not far from Buffalo, we're about 8 hours away from Buffalo. Well, we didn't get no snow. Like the only amount of snow we got was back in like November, that we got like 3-4 inches. And yet we did not get much snow in December, and we have not gotten any snow here in January. And that's concerning, because we're in a deficit of snow. We're getting rain, but we're not getting snow. And we need a snowpack for the trees for the spring. And we're not getting it. So something's definitely wrong there. I'm going to light up my joint. And then I want to say also congratulations to the New York Giants defeating Minnesota in Minnesota. That's another incredible win. I think the Giants will be playing, if I'm not mistaken, I think they would end up playing San Francisco, I think. And, well, no, because I think the Giants would play the Eagles. I think they'll play the Eagles because they're the lower seed. Because Minnesota was the 2nd seed, and the 7th seed, which was the Giants, beat the 2nd seed. So I think Philadelphia will be playing the Giants in Philadelphia next week. I think that's how it is. Which is going to be a tough game for the Giants. It's going to be a tough game. Let me see here if I could exit here. It's going to be a tough game. I wonder what's that red dot. I don't have anything red on here. What is that red dot? Oh, okay, that's outside. Okay, that's a car outside. I was like, what the fuck is that red dot? Because I don't have anything red on. I don't have anything on. I'm smoking my medicine and I'm lighting it up, but you guys can't see me even lighting it up. So you can see the fire in my eyes. Look at that. But very disappointed in the NFL, the games. Yesterday, even with the Jaguars, with like San Francisco, I saw the San Francisco game. That one, the San Francisco just handled it. They just hammered it down. But the Jaguars and the LA Chargers, I watched that game, and I watched the Jaguars come back and the way they came back, and it did feel scripted. It felt so scripted that I felt like the players weren't even playing on defense. Like they were letting these plays happen and letting these guys do what they want to do. It just felt so fucking weird. It felt so weird. Even the quarterback was like, yeah, it felt scripted. The whole thing was like scripted. I was like, yeah, well, because they do call their they call plays, and the plays, it's like a play. It's like Broadway. You go watch a play. It's just like that. It's all like rehearsed because they practice. Same thing football. They practice and they go to the game and they play out their plays and they entertain. You got the crowds. See, I put my phone on silent and it's still making sound. That's fucking crazy, man. That just pisses me off because I put this shit on silent. I put it on silent and the fucking bitch keeps making fucking sounds and it should not be making sounds if it's on silent. So annoying. When you put something on silent, you don't need notifications to be making sounds. Like, come on, everything's on silent. But I did see the whole game of the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins. I felt like it was, like I said, scripted. It felt fake. It didn't feel real. It just it just felt like the NFL does this so they could get more ratings, so they could get more money. That's what I feel. That's what it is, and what they're doing. Because I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, and I'm very empathic, and I see things that they do behind the scenes because I could levitate. I could put my mind over there. I could astral project myself to what they're doing over there. And especially with the NFL, it's and then they have Rihanna that's going to be the halftime show for this year's Super Bowl. And that shit's going to be dark. And that shit's they're going to have a lot of symbolism. And it's Apple, I think it's Apple Music is taking over Pepsi on the halftime show, sponsored. So Rihanna, I already saw her her commercial for the Super Bowl. Like she looks very dark and very like she's back to her darkness again. It's just like she's so pretty when she's happy and smiling and everything, but then where she gets to that dark, like she just, I don't know. Something about her screams out like she's a puppet and they're just projecting their images on her. And I think that's fucked up, because I don't care anymore. I really don't care. I'm not really a Rihanna fan, but like something about it smells funny. And when you smell something that smells like shit, that's what it is. It's shit. And I think the NFL is doing these games and having heartbreakers and close games and like Minnesota losing today. That was just another example of how the NFL manipulates the audience and also their fans and have them tune in even more so they can make more money off of ratings and have people watching the commercials that generates more money for the corporation. Oh, man. And I'm watching this and I'm seeing this and I'm like, and then you see the commercials that they're putting on and I'm like, come on, man. Every fucking commercial, you're selling me a fucking car, or you're trying to tell me to eat a burger, or you're trying to force me to buy something that I don't need, or like, it's just, I don't know. It's just, I feel like the television is just, it's a mind manipulating device for sure. It's a device that hypnotizes you into watching and you stay glued to the television. I feel like with every commercial, it's just subliminal messages, like forcing you to buy shit that you don't need. I mean, fuck, man. You can't watch any games. You can't watch any shows. You can't watch any movies on TV without fucking interruptions, unless you pay for the services that eliminates the commercials, like Netflix or Hulu. Um, well, if you pay for the subscription and without the ads, because I hate watching shows with ads. How many people like hate watching shows with ads or any type of television with ads? I hate it. YouTube with ads and all these other social media with ads. I hate ads. I hate them trying to push their shit on me. If I don't need it, I don't want to be persuaded every other 5 minutes. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's why I pay for YouTube. I pay for the premium channel. That's why I pay for Netflix with no commercials, like Hulu also. And what's the other one I have? I have so many of them. I have Amazon Prime, and I also have Peacock, and I also have, what's the other one? I feel like I'm missing one. Let me see. I know I'm missing one. I'll tell you right now. Disney, which is a piece of shit. But I hate them pushing commercials on us. I hate the fact that YouTube every now and then they'll interrupt the show and they'll show you a commercial. Yeah, I hate that. So that's why I pay the premium. They're, let me see what they call it. What you would call it? Yeah, premium. So they call it premium. So that's why I pay. I pay the extra money so I don't have to be bombarded with fucking advertisement on shows. I hate when shows, like in the middle of the show, they'll start advertising something like some VPN shit or some kind of sweater or some kind of knife, like, and they're advertising on their show. That, okay, that's fine. And it's okay if there was a commercial that showed it, but you're showing me a commercial during your show, and I pay the premium, so I don't get to watch commercials. I don't want nobody selling me shit during the show, and yet they still find a way to try to sell you something. I think it's fucking wrong. That's what I think. I really do. I think it's wrong. I think the world is crazy. The U.S. here, the government is a fucking mess. A fucking mess. There's so many hypocrites in Washington that I don't know how we keep these people in office and how we keep these like senators and people in Congress and the House and also in the White House. You know, how the fuck these people are still in service? How these people are still fucking in office? The lies, like so many lies. Like, I don't even want to live in this country. I'm like, I didn't win the lottery, so it was pretty close. The person that I think won it was in Maine, which is not far from where I'm at. I'm like, shit, man, I wish I could have won it. Because if I would have won, I would have left this country in a heartbeat. I would have been right now, I would have been in figuring out how to buy my own island. Because the country here, I mean, it's not the greatest. It's not number one. It's not. It's a very manipulative country, and the government brainwashes the people to be in two parties. Either you're a Republican or you're a Democrat, and I think that's fucked up. Why are you splitting the country if we're supposed to be the United States of America? United. What happened to that word, united? We're not united. We're not. It doesn't. It does to me. It just does not make any fucking sense. Just like how in the dollar bill and money, how it says, "In God we trust," and what God you're talking about, and why you trusting in a God that is not here or is not present. Like, I don't believe in invisible, you know? Like, if there's gods, there is gods. There are many gods. But what God are you talking about? Because it's like, in God we trust. So there's only one God they're talking about. So what God are you talking about? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. That's why I don't get religion. I don't get it. Like, religion is just the biggest cover in human race, and people are they're being so deceived, and the religion is being so deceptive, and yet people follow it. They follow it. They'll give all their money to it. They will die for it. That's how wild this world is. Just so fucking wild. I don't I don't know. I'd rather be in another world. If given the opportunity, I would love to be in another world where there's like peace and happiness. Not all this war and killing, and like, you hear the craziest shit in the news, like the most craziest shit. You hear it in the news. Um, one, one thing I'll talk about was this stupid idiot, right, in Florida. This is in South Florida, right? This guy steals a car, right? It's an expensive car. It's like really expensive. He goes to the Ritz-Carlton. He leaves that stolen car at the Ritz-Carlton, and he ends up stealing of, like, they don't think it was a Ferrari, a brand new Ferrari that's worth over $200,000-$300,000 easily. And he takes off, and he's about 40 minutes, about 30 minutes away from where he took the car from, and he crashes it. He crashes the fucking Ferrari, like totals it. He ends up being fine. He totaled the car, and the car ended up like I don't know how the fuck that car the way it did, that he fucked it up. You know what this idiot did? This idiot ends up calling a taxi and had the taxi take him back to the hotel where he stole this Ferrari so he could regain the other car that was stolen, and he could leave from there with that stolen car. Guess who was waiting for him there? The police. And they had to tase his ass to get him out of the fucking car, the stolen car, because he ended up getting into the stolen car, and the cops knew that it was a stolen car because when they ran the video, they saw him come out of that car and stole the Ferrari. Ain't that fucking shit? Ain't this world stupid? Like, how the fuck would you steal a car, right? Go to a hotel, a Ritz-Carlton, park your stolen car, get out of your stolen car, go and steal another expensive car, and take it for a joyride, total the car, call a taxi to take you back to the hotel where you stole the Ferrari from, so you could get back into the stolen car that you stole from a previous robbery. The fucking cops were like, this fucking idiot. That was the first time I ever heard something like that, and I think, it's just amazing how people just every day don't learn. They don't learn. Like, if you do something like bad, it's gonna come back to you. Like, you need to do good. Continue doing good because good things will come to you. But if you're gonna be sneaky and you're gonna start doing bad things, well, expect the bad things to come back at you and 3 times harder. So it's like it's karma. And it's just the fact that people continue doing bad things every day makes me believe there's no Jesus. There's no that he happened, you know, but there's not an imaginary Jesus up there looking down. Like, no, no. There, if that was the case, everyone would be doing good instead of doing bad. People are very sneaky and they do bad things, and then they hide behind it with the church. You know how many people fucking go to church and you go in there, they're like corrupt people, people that are just weird as fuck in church, and yet I'm supposed to like fit in with these crowd? Like, hell no. Mm-mm. Fuck that. That to me, not something, not my cup of tea. No. Like, people murdering people every day. You have this guy up here in Massachusetts murdered his wife, and they have, I think, how many kids? Like 2 or 3 kids and a dog, and they had money. He had money, she had money. She was a real estate agent. Like, she was doing good, and he killed her. And he was sloppy at what he did. And why are people still killing each other? Is my question. You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, Russia is attacking Ukraine. Like, why is Biden doing what he's doing and not prosecuting his son that has committed treason? Even Biden has committed treason. Those documents, those classified documents, are just laying everywhere throughout Biden's home and in his library and who else, wherever. This guy has fucking documents laid out everywhere. Like, now he's trying to play like the dementia case. Like, oh, I didn't know I left that there. Oh, how did that get there? Oh, I only had one document that was in my house, yeah, but we ended up finding a whole bunch more. Like, it doesn't, like, the hypocrisy between Trump and Biden, and I think both of them should be just locked up and thrown in jail. You know what I mean? I don't trust Trump either. I don't trust any of these fools, these political, like, and Trump is a Democrat. Like, let's get it straight. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, he's a Republican. Hey, he's only been a Republican for what, 5 years, 6 years now. He's a lifetime Democrat. The only reason why Trump went to, like, he was in the Democratic Party, and the Democratic Party, he asked if he wanted to be president, he wanted to be the running for that party, and they told him no. Like, they told him that Hillary Clinton was going to run, and he was so disappointed and so offended, and like, he got his feelings hurt, and he left the party and he went to the Republican Party. That's the only reason why he ended up being a Republican. He was a Democrat all his life. He was a Democrat, deep in his blood. And his family too. And then he wants you to believe that now he's a Republican and he's always been a Republican. Come on, man. I'm tired of all this fucking government, man. It's just, these puppets are just, it's just worse than a fucking Muppet Show. It's worse than fucking Forever Rock. It's worse than any of these puppet shows you want to bring up, like Sesame Street. It's just horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Like, everybody in Washington, all of them need to be replaced. All of them need to be taken out. Like this government, like they lie, they cheat, and they steal. And we're supposed to be the ones like we're just the slaves. We're just the slaves. We're the bottom feeders. We're the ones that don't pay attention, don't care. We're the ones that let this happen. And I blame us. We let it happen, you know? And, we the people could change this, but we the people are too afraid of these characters in office because then they'll get the military against us. And that's illegal to have military against the public because the public owns the military. We pay for the military with our tax dollars. Don't forget that. And yet, we are afraid of our own military coming after us. That's like the police coming after us, and we didn't do nothing, and we paid the police officers with our tax dollars. So it's like, it doesn't make any sense, this world. You know what I mean? If I could go in a world where it's just like, just paradise and no stress, no anxiety, no hate, no fighting, like that world would be beautiful. That world does not exist because I feel like everywhere, even in the universe, everywhere there's still conflict. There's still sticks and stones thrown at each other, and there's not this place of happiness. I just feel like everything's all about being opportunistic and taking care of yourself and being selfish. You know what I mean? It's a selfish. We live in a selfish, world pretty much. And I don't know how this. I don't know. Everything's just weird, and it's just happening so freaking fast. And it's like, I just feel like it's a book that's being written, and they're just skipping a lot of chapters, and they just trying to get to the end, like the end of humanity. I mean, they're trying to get there, so they're trying so hard, and they want a proper reason, because remember, this goes down in history. This is all history, and if there's a war that breaks out, this is going to go into books. This is going to study books. This is new literature. This is like the continuation story of the humanity at this point. And we already had 2 world wars, and the third one has already been prophesied to happen. It's in the Bible. It's in, like, everyone is predicting World War III. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. When and how is the question. Right now in the US, they have the proper person that's in the White House that can start this and can be the beginning of the end. They got the perfect person right now. And they put him in there because I think they want this to happen already. They want it to happen. They want World War III to break out. They want people to die because they know there's too many people in the world and they have to eliminate a lot of people. Look at the US. We have our debt ceiling. We're hitting our debt ceiling on Thursday. So it's like, we're at the end of the road. How is this gonna continue? how are we gonna continue if they don't want to continue? If they want to put an end to it, like, we're fucked. That's what I'm saying. We're fucked. But if anyone out there wants to come in and put their 2 cents, you're more than welcome to. But you have to let me know in the chat room. I know Abby's there, so my cat's at the door knocking, but I'm not gonna let her in today because she needs to be outside. So, and that's Tasha that's doing it. But we could talk about anything. It don't have to be political. We could talk about the rigged system, the rigged NFL. Everything's all premeditated. I feel like we could talk about why people continue killing each other and others. How come we can't live in peace? How come we can't be happy? Like, we could talk about any of that. But let me know in the chat room if you want to come in. If you want to talk about if you saw Miss Universe on Saturday, we could talk about that and how rigged of a system it is. We could talk about anything tonight. It's a hangout. So anything you want to talk about, I guess we could talk about. Political, I mean, YouTube, they're real sensitive when it comes to political stuff and how you talk about politics and stuff. So, but the more and more I see like the political, like what's going on, the more I feel like this is all a setup. We're all been trapped in the web of lies and deception. That's how I feel. I feel like we've been trapped. That's why I kind of like in the dark. Because the camera's on, but I'm in the dark. I'm in the dark because I just don't feel like having any lights today. I want to be in the dark. You know, like I'm always in the light, and the light doesn't bring me much. Maybe the darkness will. I'm actually thinking about joining a paranormal team here in Connecticut. I spoke to my partner about it, and I was like, you know, I want to do investigations. I want to go to different places and doing investigations on homes, people, it doesn't matter. Like, I want a good paranormal group where I could volunteer my time and practice what I preach, and go out there on the field and actually bring my show with me during these investigations. And been really thinking about it, and I think it's time for me to do it. Starting, like, I wanna reach out to maybe a couple of paranormal groups out here, and I want to see if I could be a part of their group and be a part of their team on investigations. And I'm very limited in what I could do. I can't lift anything, can't take any like devices. I have my devices and stuff, but I'm not there to be a worker. I'm there to be a medium. I'm there to be the middleman between the spirit world and the living. And there is a spirit world, and there is, you know, such things as the paranormal and ghost, whatever you want to call them, spirits. Yeah, it's real. It is residue energy that's left in that area, and a lot of times these spirits, they like to come in and out of like their dwellings. And I want to be a part of that experiment, I guess, because it's kind of like an experiment. But I want to be a part of that type of field where I could go as a medium and just listen and feel the energy and relay messages on what I hear and just share to them what I feel and what I hear. Definitely going to be looking into that real soon, like super soon. And I want to see what happens from there. So I'm definitely thinking about doing this soon. I'm definitely thinking about maybe on my birthday calling these groups and maybe volunteering my services to them. And I want to reach out to a good paranormal group. I want a group that's like kind of solidified. They know their shit. I explain to them what I do and what I, as in the psychic world, and the devices that I use, and like how I get the energy, and how I feel about certain things. I know there's a lot of homes here in Connecticut that are really creepy fucking homes, like super creepy. Like I live in a building where there's spirits here. There's a lot of spirit residue here, and like my cat. I'm gonna have to go on a break so I can put her over there with my partner, because he's doing a bad job. She's not supposed to be bothering me. But back to what I was saying. There's a lot of energy here in my building. Several apartments here. I've recorded here myself, and there's one apartment here that's like pretty active. And this apartment where I live in is also active. Everything's like happening in this apartment, but it is what it is. I close out my portals, but the spirits still like to continue to come. They just do. And they just like to tell me things or pass information to me. And I sage myself, I cleanse myself, I close out anything that I use. I close it out. I burn my bay leaves. I burn my Palo Santo, and all in all, I'm good. I have everything under control. The spirits, the ones that talk to me, they talk to me. The ones, they want my attention. They seek out my attention, but I tell them and I put them in their place. Listen, if you're going to be coming here and try to communicate with me or do stuff here, don't be like dropping shit. Don't be spilling shit. Don't be pushing nobody. Don't be touching nobody. Don't harass the cats. Don't touch the cats. Like, I don't mind you come by, but you can't stay. You gotta go. And you gotta be very firm with these spirits, because like these spirits, they like the vulnerable. They like the people that are scared, because they feed off that energy, that fear energy. That's why this government here in the United States, they feed off of fear. They love it when people are scared. It's like, I don't want to get into politics, but spirits, they love fear, and they feed off that energy, that fear energy. And it gets scary. You know what I mean? It does get scary. It gets to the point where like it would make you run out of wherever you're at, and you go running, screaming in fear. and that heart racing and your blood pumping. And you see, with me, I cannot run. You guys don't know me because you just know my voice and you see me sitting here. I cannot run. I walk with a cane. I only can walk one speed, and that's slow. And, you know, I may be able to do a medium speed, but other than that, you're not getting anything more. There could be a shootout. I cannot run. You know, that's one of the reasons, you know, or one of the downfalls of having spinal surgery and having a broken neck and almost being paralyzed is that they gave me a 50-50 chance of, you know, being either paralyzed or living life in pain and be able to walk and be able to do things, but you're not going to be able to run and you're going to live life in pain. I ended up living life in pain and not able to run. I cannot swim. I used to swim when I was younger. Now with my spinal injury, I cannot swim. So there's like a lot of things that I could do and now that I can't. I'm gonna put the show on a quick break. Yeah, I will send out the link in a moment. Let me take a quick break and let me see if I could put something on real quick. And I'll be right back, okay? So bear with me and enjoy the music for now.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with, now they looking nervously. And I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it, get after it. Get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer.
What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Look how nice. All black. All black. That's how it should be. I think the show today should be a Black Sunday. Just everything black. Everything all black. With that said, let's go ahead and bring in Albert for a little bit here. One sec. Let's bring in Albert to the show. Yo, Albie.
What's up? I'm all cool.
We're in a blackout show. So
I can see glasses reflection.
yeah, that's how you get glasses. You can see my head moving back and forth because I'm having pain in my neck. So move my head around and it looks pretty unique, especially when I turn on like the lighter. It's like you can put like it makes it a little reddish, you see?
Yeah.
Under the eyes. Let me light up my medicine. I'll turn that on. Get my medicine on. But yeah, I'll be what you want to talk about.
Well, think about them. What's been, like how things keep going around in your mind about the psychology. As far as it goes on religion, spirituality, how people manipulate you, how, the vision of history, how it got, corrupted and shit, and how people just, if you look a perspective of religion, it's just someone's philosophy, and that doesn't mean that the highest almighty, how you see the creator as a whole,
You know why I don't believe so much in the religion? The reason why I myself don't believe in like the religion is because a lot of the information from the past was burnt. Many scriptures, many books were burnt. Stories of others more powerful than the baby Jesus was burnt. And yet we have to follow this narrative of what they're throwing up at us. And I just cannot follow a story that's incomplete. I cannot, factor in a lot of history has been manipulated. That's why I can't follow into the religion, which is I just can't. It just, for me, I just feel like it's very manipulative and it's very mind controlling. And it's not getting any better. They like to cover up a lot. They like to cover their ass. They want to make themselves look so good, but they cover up their own asses. And when it came to the molestation cases, yes, they molested hundreds, thousands of kids. They molested. And that flew under the radar.
Yeah.
It still is to this day because they don't even talk about it today. You had the Pope that just passed away begging for forgiveness for not being transparent through the cases of the molestation of children. This has been happening for decades. It's been happening before baby Jesus. Humanity is fucking sick. You know what I mean? I put them all in the same boat because it's like we're just so manipulated, and people just have their beliefs. But your beliefs have been manipulated. And I can't not follow or be a part of something that's very manipulative. You know, it's not me. It never will be, and will never will be. It just will never be me. That's why I feel and how I feel about it. You know, there's many people that are really into it. There's many people that are obsessed with it. There's many people that like on the fence. I've jumped that fence and I'm on the other side. I just don't believe on the religion, and you know, everyone listen, everyone could pray. I'm not saying that you can't pray, because that's a form of meditation. You know, all that is meditating and putting like energy into yourself in prayer. You know what I mean? So I'm not against that, because that's a form of meditation. You know what I mean? That's the concentration. When you're doing that, that's you're pulling in energy in prayer to help with something that you're going through, or you need some assistance, or you know, you're pretty much asking for energy to help you. You know, that's why when someone has an issue, or let's say like that Buffalo Bills player that had that heart issue, what they were asking for prayers. You know what I mean? When someone gets sick and they're dying, what do you usually ask for? Prayers. Send your prayers. Because your energy is very strong. That meditation is very strong. When you send it out, it does work. It's kind of like a cell phone. You know what I mean? If you believe in cell phones, you must have to believe in energy prayers that you can send out to people. And yeah, I do believe that prayer is good. But it doesn't have to be about religion. It's about meditating. And that's where I stand. It's all a form of meditation, and how you meditate, and how you ask for energy, or you ask for power, or you're asking for forgiveness, or it's always something that, you know, even when people do bad things, they're praying for good. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, if they didn't fear that something like the devil or anything like that was coming after them, if they did something bad, they wouldn't be doing bad things in this world. But they don't give a fuck, and they're doing everything that they want to do. You know, and you're gonna tell me the devil's bad? The devil's not bad. He's not the bad guy here. You know what I mean? He's just as bad as Jesus. To tell you the truth, the poster child Jesus, I feel like he's worse than the devil. Because he's manipulating. And the devil, supposedly Satan, Lucifer, whatever you want to call him, it's not the bad one. He's more of an outcast than bad. Let me see something. Let me see if I can bring. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. You know what? Let me put the show on a break real quick, and then I'll be right back. How about that? That sounds good, Albie?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if I can bring someone in, and then I'll be back on the show.
All right.
Welcome back to MyMindoverYourMatter. I'm Rick, and let's bring back my camera. I found out right now that Amber is doing a live show over here at Nina the Mystic. So let's listen to that.
I can't even hear anything over there.
Can you hear it?
No,
You cannot hear it?
nope, I can't even hear it.
You should be able to.
Well, I can hear a little bit.
Okay, I have it.
Cool. You get to see the chat there up on there, and that's all through the Streamlabs. So if
Awesome.
anybody's interested in live streaming, you can do it for free through
see
there.
it?
But if you sign up,
Yeah, I can see it and hear it. Yeah, it's good.
there's a referral thing, and I do believe
Yes,
you get a
Amber.
discount if you sign up for the whole thing, and that's for
I want to go see that over there. You can go see. You can go see it. I'm gonna have it live, just broadcasting here. This is the volume.
Yeah.
My name. She said mine over. She always messes up my name. Oh, it's cute elephants. Big elephants. They're not identical. They're twins. Yeah, it's extremely rare. It is rare. It's, but it happens. Hmm. I'm gonna tighten this down. There's a lot of things going on with the
Yeah.
birds, but she never. I'm gonna tell her she needs to write notes. I'm gonna tell her. I need to tell her she needs to at least write notes before she goes to the show, so that she doesn't look like that. So her she needs to have little notes, like a note pad with information, so that way she knows what she's talking about and not just say, "Oh, I forgot." Like she could look at the note real quick and be like, "This is the birds." These notes. Hmm. Mhm. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. You talking about the show that she did, and she showed the gorilla with the baby, and she got reunited with the baby. But yeah, she should have had it ready. Oh yeah, I remember that story. She lost it, and they got the ring back. And she lost the ring. Lost the ring. Mhm. Hmm. Mhm. Gordon Ramsay. Oh Lord, they're funny. Well, they're doing their show over there. They're doing pretty good.
Well,
Mm. Mm. Lord. Mm. And it's windy out here. But he looks mean. He looks mean. Oh Lord. I, I mean, you can go over there and watch it. I mean, I have it on here. I'm just watching it from the side. I'm not broadcasting on my channel.
Yeah. I
But
know.
the volume, I'll leave it on because I want to hear Amber and hear what she says on the show. It's pretty good. Like if I was in the show, I definitely had like different things to say. You know, eventually I'm going to be on the show. You know that, right? I'll be
Yeah.
in the future. That's a lot. 1 million, 250,000.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. Mhm. That's what I said earlier in my show. That's what I said on my show. If you do good, you're gonna get good. But if you do bad and you're negative, you're bad, you're gonna get everything three times more harder. You know what I mean? So it's like it's good to do good because good does pay off in the long while. It doesn't like happen right away, but that karma, it's like it's kind of like there. It's like it kind of releases upon you when you really need it the most. You know what I mean? That's all energy. That's the energy that's in this. That's in the air. That's up above you, all around you. You know. So, station sells gas 50 cents per gallon cheaper than what it costs to help customers. Hmm. Well, I mean, if he could afford it, he could afford it. I kind of have it low the volume because I kind of listen to the show and doing my show too. I don't want it to be her show or my show, the whole thing, but like I'll listen in when Amber starts doing her thing. They're just talking about pictures and stuff and stories and stuff. So it's pretty cool. But
Hmm.
I'll continue here. I didn't know she was coming on today. She didn't like Amber didn't send me a message or anything. So it's like, oh, well, she was probably too busy to send me a message because I didn't know she was going on her show, and I didn't get a notification telling me, Amber was going to be on tonight. Yeah, so it's like maybe checking things out here. Uh, let's see. You know what? I need to buy candles. I'm just remembering things that I need to do. I need to buy candles. Let me see here. When it gets delivered, if I order it Friday, I need to order these candles. I need to order candles. Well, these are longer burning candles. It's not the reason why I'm on a blackout. I'm just on a blackout because it's a blackout show. It's called Lights Out tonight. Tonight's show is a lights out. I need to buy these candles. Well, these candles, they're tea light candles, but they last long. Let me see something. They last long. Like they last at least 6 hours. So they last 6 hours. So I'm thinking about ordering them from Amazon. They last 6 to 7 hours, extended burn time, and they're a pack of 200, and they cost $23.49. They're um, about 12 cents a candle, right? Let me see. I think. Let me see. Hold on. 200. Let me see. Um, $24. Yep, they're about 12 cents a candle. About 12 cents each. But they are big. They last longer. They last 6 to 7 hours. You feel me? So like if I do a long show, I be doing long shows sometimes. Like my candles won't turn off. Like they'll be on for like 6 hours minimum, 7 hours max. I'm not gonna be doing 7 hour shows. Maybe sometimes I reach maybe 4, 5 hours, and then the candles could stay on, at the night because it lights up here really nice. So I wouldn't mind having them on for a little extended time. It actually throws off a lot of heat from the candles. So I wouldn't mind getting them. I'm thinking about it because I could buy the candles over in IKEA, and I probably could get more candles. Like I could probably get like for $24, I could end up getting 4 packs of 100 candles, which is 400 candles. But those burn at 3.5, like 3 hours, 3 hours and a half to 4 hours, you know? And usually the candles are turning off after like 4.5 hours. Like four and a half, like it's about 4.5. They start burning out. So if I get the 6 hour, 7 hour burning candles, then it would last me a little bit longer. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like better. I kind of like using the tea light candles because it does throw off like a really nice glow. Maybe that's what I'll do for the next hour. When I come back on live, I'll come on with the candles on. That'd be cool. Let me get the candles ready, and then I'll be on just like for another hour, see what Amber says and stuff. Maybe 2 hours if she comes over this side, because I am broadcasting live. So let me say hi to Alex. Give him a little heart. Give him a little heart and say hi to him. It's Alex. And Alex is over there. Give him a little love over there. But I'm just here hanging out tonight. It's a lights out hangout. That's what's the name of the show today. Change the name from Sunday Hangout to Lights Out Hangout. Because it's lights out, but Alex, he said hi to me. He spelled out like hi. Oh, cute little mice. Yeah, so I'm gonna light up another joint because I was smoking a joint. So I'm like, I'm gonna smoke another one. I'm high on energy. I'm high on medicine. Yeah, I need my medicine. I smoke. You know what I mean? Because I need it for medical. Yeah, so it's a good night though. I'm just here
Mm.
hanging out, chilling. You know what I mean? Watching Amber and Nina the Mystic, their life over there. So um, yeah, I need my medicine. I smoke my medicine every day. There's my smiley faces. I smoke my medicine every day. I make sure I put that in the chat room because I have my license to smoke. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I need my marijuana for medical reasons. You know, a lot of people are very judgmental with marijuana. So I smoke my medicine every day. You feel me? So
Mm.
yeah, sometimes I'll take a break, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Like if I want to take a break from smoking, I could do that. I could be a week without smoking. But when I need it, like especially in the winter time where my bones and my joints are hurting, and I'm here in the Northeast of the United States, and I have metal in my neck and my spine, and I got a fucked up back, and like my spine has arthritis. I have arthritis, and I have carpal tunnel, and I have a lot of fucking problems medically. So chronic pain is something I deal with on a daily basis. So I tend to smoke my marijuana to calm me down with my anxiety, depression, and also with my PTSD and my chronic pain.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, and now it's here in Connecticut. It's now recreational. Yo, I hate going to the dispensary now. It gets packed. It was packed with fucking people. Like for recreational, oh my goodness, it was just fucking packed. And I'm like, I'm here for medical. Like they should have recreational in another place, another store. They shouldn't have it together with the medical. And next time I go, I'm gonna express my opinion on that. It's like, I feel like medical shouldn't be together with recreational. Like there should be two separate stores, two different sides. So, you know, I don't know. It's just I don't think they should be in the same store, like same dispensary to buy recreational and medical. They should be separate. Um, but recreational, you're gonna get a lower THC, you're gonna get a lower CBD. It's just like it's medicine, but it's not medical. Like medical is really stronger than recreational. Like a lot of people be like, "Oh, I want what he's smoking." You know what I mean? When I walk down the street, that's
Yeah.
what they say. They're like, "I want what he's smoking." And I was like, "Yo, I'm smoking some good shit." It's like, yeah, medical stuff. Huh? I was like, hell yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, so yeah, I'm just here listening in to what they're saying over there and going back and forth over here on my side, but there's nobody watching on my side, so I'm good. I don't got nobody. I only got one person probably watching, and thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Um, but I'm kind of watching also, but I'm watching it from my computer. I should be watching it from my phone. I think the lights like the candlelight. I think I'll save it for tomorrow. I'm not gonna turn on the lights today. It's a lights out. Keeping the show lights out. No, no lights for tonight. Actually, let me turn on my camera so you can see. There's no lights. So let me back out here. Let me turn on my joint. Let's see which one I want to turn on. I may want to turn on the shorty. Because Amber may come back. She may come on here after she's done. I don't know if she'll come on. I'll check it out. I'll check her out later. But just watching what they're doing over there. They're just going through pictures and just talking. I don't. That's I guess that's what they're doing there. I'm more into the readings and just talking about anything. When it's hangout, you just talk. But I'm more into that supernatural. I'm into the creepy, crackly spookiness of the night. And that's around everywhere in the world. There's so many paranormal activities that go on daily in people's homes, and like the energy is like it's a portal. It's like little portals all around that has energy and residue, and like that's where you get spirits talking and saying things, and like I want to get into that. I feel like that for me that would be good for me to do, because I need to get into a hobby. You feel me? I think that's something that we need to do in 2023 is get into a hobby, get into a rhythm of doing something. And I think doing investigations for a paranormal activity team will be great for me to join and participate and help and share my sensitivity to energy and able to communicate with the spirits and react with the spirits. And if they need for me to like do certain things, I could do it and just do it. You know what I mean? And be able to be trustworthy. And that's like with all devices and tools, like the Ouija board, like anything that's like they use any tools like rods, like the dimension rods that I have, and the pendulum that I use, like even to the tarot cards. It's just tarot. I use it more for confirmation. I just hear things and hear the energy and hear the calling. So they're talking about stuff. I don't know what they're talking about. I guess they're talking about some charged cars, electric vehicles that everyone's trying to get in. Listen to this. This is crazy, right? They wanna ban gas stoves, right? So they want to ban gas stoves, and then the stoves. I don't know why. They just want to ban the stoves, and they're saying that it's causing young kids to have, I guess, asthma or some kind of respiratory issue. So now they're trying to blame the gas stoves for doing that. And I call bullshit because I was raised with gas stoves, and like there was never a problem. I never had a problem. I mean, you're gonna ban gas stoves. You know how many restaurants use gas stoves? Every restaurant uses gas stoves. Like almost every restaurant, even Burger King, when they flame broiled, well, what the fuck you think they're using? I don't know. I don't know. Next thing you know, they're gonna be banning propane barbecues, right? Because that's a gas stove. Propane. Hello. Propane stoves. They're gonna ban that too. Like, how the fuck are you gonna use a electric barbecue when you're going camping? Oh, bring a generator. What the fuck am I gonna need a generator to carry a generator to fucking barbecue food? That's stupid. You know, what are you gonna burn? Are you gonna ban charcoal too? Because that's what they're gonna go after next. So you're gonna be fucked. You're gonna need solar to make solar burgers with a solar grill. Like, how the fuck that's gonna work? I have no fucking idea. A lot of majority of the people have gas stoves, and not only that, but they have gas barbecue. You know, how do you heat yourself in the winter if you don't have those gas lanterns that heat up? Like, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. You know how many homes are heated by gas? Now you're gonna say, "Oh, that gas from the heater is causing asthma too." So we're gonna get rid of the gas heater too. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get rid of the gas hot water heater. Oh Lord, you're fucked. You're fucked. The world is just getting stupid towards the end, man. It's like people are not like realizing this. Like people are not standing up and just stopping this mess from continuing from happening. Like people are just not. It's just letting it happen. Like who in the hell like would want to ban gas stoves? Like that doesn't. That's stupid. It's stupid. You know what I mean? Let me turn on this joint because I'm already getting pissed off. Because it's so stupid. It's just stupid. Mm, I don't drink. I thought I don't drink. I only smoke weed. I don't drink alcohol. I can't. I take medication. I smoke weed. I'm not gonna. I don't drink alcohol. And that's what they're talking about over there now. I don't drink. There's people that drink. You know, they drink alcohol. You know, they're spirits. You know. Let me see. I don't drink. I, I don't drink. I just smoke weed. I don't. I don't drink. I only smoke weed. I just take medication. That's why. That's the reason they're talking about that over there now. Um, they're talking about drinking. Actually, let me take my medication real quick. Ugh. I don't drink. Um, I'm not into the drinking. It's not my thing. It's never been my thing. How about you, Albie? I don't think you don't drink, right? Let me see. Are
I
you
have
here?
occasional beer sometimes. I don't make a habit in drinking.
Okay. Nah, I don't drink. I take medications. Can't drink. I'll fuck up my medications, and I don't need to be in the hospital because of it.
Right? These are complications of combining medicine because of chemicals, and then you get allergic to shit you love because you got stupid drinking.
Mhm. And plus, my grandfather was an alcoholic, and I never wanted to be like him. And I kind of made that promise to myself that I don't need to drink.
My dad used to be an alcoholic.
No, I don't drink. I haven't had a drink, and I don't even remember how long. It's been years and years and years and years and years. I don't drink. I did when I was young. Mm. I'm going to the show right now. He's like he's going to go do a show. Mm. She's getting into her thing. She needs to meditate. She needs to meditate.
Right.
Because they just do stories. They just talk about stories and stuff. They're not really getting into the psychic stuff. Not like how I do. Like I'm really into the psychic world. I'm not into like I don't know. I'm just different. I really just would like to stick with the psychic world and the paranormal world, right? Isn't that kind of like interesting? I think that would be very interesting just to do investigations and have a good time doing investigations and helping. That's helping people. It's a pretty good show.
Yeah, they were.
See, I don't get into that numerology. You see, because I'm in a different field of psychics. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm in the more paranormal field. You know what I mean? Of psychic world. I'm more in touch with the spirits. I'm a like medium, empath. I'm more into that spirit world and the energy and the creepy and the spookiness. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. There's other people that do other different things in the psychic world. You know, there's a numerologist that they could do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Amber used to have me on a show. Hmm. Hmm. You don't want my story. She has me on that show. I'll creep her out too much. But I'm really good at what I do. Mhm. She don't have like anything lined up, but she needs to have me. It's Amber talking. There you go. That's the end of the show. So that was a nice, good show. That was pretty cool, you know. But I'm really more into the spirit, like more into. I'm not into the holy baby Jesus like world. That's not me. I'm more into the like the psychic, medium, empath, talk to spirits, listen to spirits, relay messages from the spirit world. That's why I ask people if they want readings or stuff, and if I hear something, I just relay the messages over to the individual. Um, that's how I do my thing, and I'm not the only one that does this. There's probably other people that does. Let me turn on my camera. Hold on, let me turn on my joint first before I turn on my camera. Because I'm smoking, baby. I'm smoking hot tonight. And yeah, this weather's been driving me crazy up here. It's so windy today. It was crazy. It got cold and it got real windy. I'm turning on my camera. Hey, everyone. You can't see my hand. I'm waving. Hello. I could do it right here. Look. Hi, everyone. Like, we're into the spirit world, the paranormal activity, the creepy spookiness of the night. I'm into like shit flying from one side of the room to the other. I'm into the doors banging, like the cabinet doors opening all of a sudden, you know? That's what I'm into, the creepiness. Like, you turn around and you have these chairs just stacked up behind you, and you don't know how the fuck it happened. That energy, that's what I'm into, you know? I'm into what bumps in the night. And welcome to my Lights Out Hangout show. It was the first ever Lights Out I've ever done on my show. That's why this show is a little special. Because from beginning to end, it's lights out, baby. Tomorrow, maybe I'll do a candlelight show. And I'll just leave the candles on. And then I'll go back to the lit show where all the lights are on. The Christmas lights and the other lights, like it's just lit up. But I think for tonight, this looks really cool. With my glasses on, you can see my eyes, like not my eyes, but it's my glasses and the screen. It looks now you can't see it because I darkened out the screen so you can't see it. It's only when I have the light on from the computer. This light bothers me so much. It really does. I don't like this light. But I do like the psychic world. You know, I'm pretty cool with other psychics. I'm cool with other tarot readers. I'm cool with people that just do numerology or into like certain parts of the psychic world. There's so many different channels in the psychic world. You know? So it is what it is. This is what I do, is what I'm into. This is where I guess the direction my path leads me. It's just it, you know. That's just the energy is pushing me to. And I decided around the second week of February, actually within the first or second week of February, I'm going to Salem. So I'm going to Salem, Massachusetts, and we're gonna find that wand, and I'm gonna get it. Gotta get that wand. I need it. I need that wand, and I'm gonna get it. I really do. Just because, like, I've been wanting it for a long time, and like. It's been there since October, since I saw it. Who knows how long it's been there before? You know? Who knows how long that wand's been there? And then I gotta cleanse the wand. I need to sage it. You know, I'm gonna do it there. I take my sage, and I'll do it right there. Like right when I get out of the store, I'll sage the wand and I'll cleanse it. And they'll end up sleeping with me for a few nights and take me out to dinner, bitch, before you take me to bed. Oh, Lord. That was funny, right? At least take me out to dinner. Damn, want to take me straight to the bed. Like, no, but with these type of materials and type of they're kind of like they're devices, you know, they're tools, and a magical wand is very powerful. And me in my hands with a magic wand, it's gonna be magic. It's gonna be badass, you know. I could cast good spells. I won't do bad unless you screw me over and you break my heart. And then, no, still, You gotta be good. And that woman has been calling me for the longest. And I need to get it. So we're gonna go the first or second week of February. Okay. Subject to change due to weather. Okay. So it's all depends on the weather. If it's a fucking blizzard coming or cold front or rain front, we're not going. You know, if it's a nice day and it's cold, we still go because we have really good jackets and we have gloves. We could keep ourselves warm. You know what I mean? And we're kind of used to the cold up here like that, so we have really good jackets. I don't drink coffee, so I usually get like a hot chocolate. When it's really cold, and you're like have to be outside for a while, you know, especially Salem, it's outside. So I'm not trying to be there all day. Well, I only want to be there for maybe an hour or two, and that's because I'm going to be inside the stores more than I am going to be outside walking around. Like every other store, I'm going to be in it, and I'm going to be looking around and trying to find, you know, more items, more stuff to put here in my home. And, you know, all these items, I got to cleanse it before they come here because, so, you know, it's like introducing items and like depends what I get. I got to introduce it to the others that are here on my desk. Because I feel like everything in my desk has its own energy and their own, you know, they have their own spirit, I feel, you know, within these items. And they get along now, you know. Everyone here, everything that's on my desk gets along. We all get along. And we're all happy. And I cleanse them all the time with sage and bay leaves. And everything's peaceful, you know, in my area. Sometimes the lights, they turn on by themselves. Like literally the lights that I have on my desk would turn on by themselves. All of them would turn on. How the hell does that happen? It happened 2 times already. That I stepped out and the lights just turn on by themselves. So I don't know. These are push buttons. These are buttons you have to move. You have to like click it. It's like a clicker. It's like a click, left or right, you know, on and off. And the fucking lights were all on. Kind of like, I was like, okay, I wasn't scared or anything like that. Because I know when I left, everything was off because I didn't even have these lights on. I had the marijuana one in the background on, and I turned that off before I left. I turned off my computer when I left. So everything was off when I left. And then when I got back from having my meal, dinner, we get back, I come into the room, and the lights are on my desk. And I think whatever that did it was trying to get a rise out of me, and it failed because it didn't really surprise me. Because like I know the spirits that come in and out of this fucking apartment. I know they be doing things, you know, and they slick, you know. But I tell them, you're slick, but you're not Rick. Okay. And whatever you're trying to do, you could go and do it somewhere else. Like, you're not surprising me and you're not scaring me. And actually, you're kind of disrespecting me. And you need to go. You need to go. And that's it. You know, just be firm with the spirits. So sometimes they just, like, they're just coming by. And it's kind of like a drive-by. and they scare people. They do things. You know what I mean? And it's how well you handle it and how well, like, for me, I'm kind of like, it doesn't surprise me. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of got like used to it. Kind of got numb to it. And the spirit world, it is real, you know. And there's things that do bump in the night, and a lot of whispers, a lot of like paranormal activity. Like there's people today, right now, that are going through it as we speak with the paranormal, with their homes going crazy and doing things like cabinets opening, closing, freaking toilet flushing by itself, like having the shower turned on and off, like the power on and off, like things flying around. Yeah, it happens. It's energy. It is supernatural energy that's able to do that. That's a strong entity. You know what I mean? And like, it's how can we use this energy for good? How can we use this energy to benefit the homeowners and the energy itself? What does the energy want? What does the energy need? This is the type of stuff that I need to do out in the field, out in the paranormal field, out doing investigations, and bringing you guys along with me when I do these investigations. Like, I need to do this. Like, weekly. You heard that? You heard that? That's something that hit my.
Yeah, I heard that.
I don't know what the fuck. That's something that hit my AC unit.
Yeah, I heard that.
There's nothing out here that should have hit that. Nothing should have hit that AC. It's windy outside, but there's nothing. I don't have any trees. I don't have any fucking. There's nothing here. And I had something hit my AC unit as I'm talking about the spirit world. Hey, what's up, Amber? I saw you on Nina. I was there. I was like, ooh, I need to do a show with Amber then, because Nina will be so surprised of me. I'll tell you right now. I'll give her the goosebumps, baby. She's gonna be like, woo, I need a series with you. I'm like, yes. When I could talk about my stuff, you man, she'll be very entertained. And I know how to talk, so I know how to host. And she hosts her show, so I know how to be a guest. So it would be pretty cool. But what's up, Amber? I hope you're having a good night. I hope everything's going well with you. It was a great show. At the end, I kind of got like really into it when you started talking about numerology and and getting into like the psychic stuff. I was like, okay, I'm getting my attention, getting my mojo, feeling good. But it was at the end, I was like, man, I thought you guys were gonna do more of that in the beginning. Y'all went through pictures and talked about the pictures, and it was pretty cool. I like that. But I was like waiting for like that paranormal. Like that's what I love. Like I'm like, I want to get to that psychic, paranormal, and give me the cards and give me. But tonight is a lights out event here on My Mind Over Your Matter. So you can see my glasses. See my glasses moving around. That's because I'm moving my neck because it fucking hurts. And I can't take my medicine yet because I can't take it until 12 o'clock. So I take it every 6 hours. So kind of sucks. Chronic pain sucks. That's why I was on Nina's chat room and I saw 7 p.m. on there. I don't have anything bad on nobody or anything, but it was like he don't smoke or whatever, or something with smoke. I figured out what he said on there. It kind of took it. I was like, wait a minute, I smoke, but there's another thing. I have my license to smoke. I have my license to smoke marijuana. I was like, that's what's up. Yeah, I know, Amber, but I was creeping in. I saw the pictures, and the elephants were so cute. And I remember about the monkey, the one you were talking about, the baby monkey that the mother got reunited with the baby, and she was like, she knew it was the baby. She smelled it and she knew, and she grabbed the baby. Yeah, I remember that. Some of the pictures, I was like, yeah, it was cool. The ring, the poop ring. I even put the emojis out. I put the emojis. I'll put the poo emoji with the ring. I was gonna say Lord of the Poop Ring. That would have been a fucked up, crazy movie. Imagine all the shits that taken place, and then you get your ring after how many years? Ooh, after how many shits? Oh man. You imagine you flushing your most expensive ring, and it gets into the septic tank, and they can't find the ring in your poo, and you can't like not stop making poo. You gotta poo because you gotta keep that water in there kind of like murky, because if you stop using it, that shit gets a little hard. You know what I mean? And you don't want some dookie, hard dookie, like, like I would have been like, I've been like, you know what, baby, I love you so much. We could cut the loss. It's okay. It's gonna be shit. You know, it's like, let's get another ring and we'll be good. You know, if we come across that one, you know what we do? We get it and we'll sell it. We won't tell them about the shit story. You know, we'll sell the ring and then we'll go on a vacation together, baby. How you feel about that? She would be like, hell yeah, honey. I don't want that shit ring. Fuck that. Go buy me a wig and we're going to cruise, baby. I love the new ring you got me, baby. You know, I love you. It's not the ring, it's the man. You know? It's not the ring, it's the man. It's like, that's my man. It's like, okay, girl, okay. That's your man. It's like, but you want that wig, huh? What type of wig you want? Like, do you want like Whitney Houston wig, or do you want like Beyonce? Like, you know, you kind of be looking like the Mary J. Blige, but mama, it's up to you. Whatever you want. I love you. You get whatever you wig you want. Mary J. That's what's up. I like Mary J. But I'm thinking about a little Beyonce here. You know, Whitney was all right. She was really cracked out. Okay? All these girls be cracked out. So you can't trust these bitches. They're all cracked out. All of them were. So, you know, can't judge one book by another, because all those books are full of residue of crack. So, but I'll take whatever you want, baby. Whatever you want. You want that cruise? Shoot, but I don't know if I want that ring. I don't know how much that ring costs. I want to know how long it took for her to put it on. That's my main question. All right, Amber, have a good night. Thank you for passing by. Next time, let me know if you're going to go on her show, so that way I know. Because I was like, damn, Amber didn't tell me. She didn't even text me. She should have texted me and told me, because Nina, when I didn't get no notification that you were coming on until the show started. When the show started is when I got the notification. I gotta send it's a little lights because I'm in the dark tonight. It is a lights out, but my cell phone is so fucking bright. And I had to send this message because this message was for Gabby. Because Gabby today moved into her dorm. Let me see if she wants to. Let me see if she can. Let's see what she says. That's the only light you saw tonight. That's because I was sending out a message to Gabby. And maybe I'll get Gabby to come on and speak a little bit, because today's the moving day into the university. Today's moving day. That's what's up. I'm pumped. Next month, I'm a actually, maybe not this week. Next month, I'm gonna send her some money for school for some of her things, personal things. I need for her to buy personal things for her. I want to be kind of like a little sponsor to her, like, like an uncle, but uncle that helps. Like they call me Uncle Rick, and hold on, I gotta write back. I have to write back because I'm laughing here. Come on. Just send this message out. She's gonna tell him he's a psychic because she has her friends and her roommate is moving in also. So that's what they're doing now. And I wrote to them real quick. I was like, because I think she's busy, she can't come on right now, but just they're doing the moving thing and stuff. I wrote back. I know they're busy, so I wrote back, laugh out loud. I'll do their readings too. I'll do their readings too. Now she's gonna be like, oh shit, my mom, he do psychic readings. He's a psychic, and he works with the energy, and he hear things and see things, and she'll explain it to the college kids in the dorm room. So I'm gonna have some dorm kids up in here in the near future. All mine over your matter. And there'll be a lot more people coming on to get a reading done. That'll be fun. Until then, I wait patiently. Until then, things are going to change drastically. The show may never be the same ever again. I will be on other shows, and other shows will be here on mine. I just got to continue staying focused and working one person at a time. So how I could do it, it's one person at a time. Help one at a time. We're still here in 2023, in the middle of January, where the weather's been a little crazy here in the Northeast. Nothing to, like, we haven't had snow yet, but today and this evening has been a very windy evening, and it's blowing out there. Very cold, and but we're not seeing snow. We're not going to see snow for a while. It's kind of weird. It is weird, that they're going to try to blame it on global warming, and it's not it. You know what I mean? The Earth is moving a certain way. I feel like they're doing something with the ionic sphere at the moment. They're doing something with the ionosphere, and it's just shooting energy into the atmosphere. And Russia has it really high. The machine, they're like that energy they're shooting up. And China too. China has it really high, and that's why this year, our hurricanes were kind of minimum. You know what I mean? There weren't that much. We had one that hit Florida that really did, good damage and killed a lot of people. Like a lot of people, a lot of elderly people died. I feel like more and more is a sacrifice and what they did to those people. And they're still going through it, because that takes years upon years and years to fix, and it's a very slow process, and they're able to do it. But the problem is that these things tend to happen. So I feel like establishments, homes should be hurricane proofed. If there's major floodings that come in through a storm surge, then your home should be on stilts instead of on the ground, and just a lot of stuff like that I guess that needs to be changed out there in Florida. But a lot of people lost their life there. Another wild incident happened today. An airline, and this was in Nepal, India, I believe. Nepal. It just started banking to the right, and the plane crashed into an area. And it was such a short flight. It was only supposed to be like a 20-something minute flight. And halfway in the flight, the plane somehow ended up on its side and crashed to the ground. So far, 68 people are dead. 4 are unaccounted for. Don't know if there's going to be any survivors in that. But you could send your energy to whoever is alive from that incident, because that was a tough crash, and there may be a survivor. But it's sad because life, life is taken all at once, 60 all at once, And then you come to think about it, we have a lot of submarines out there around the world. A lot of them classified, a lot more declassified that are out in the ocean. And each one of those submarines hold anywhere from 150 to 200 individuals at a time. And if they come into a trouble, like one of the submarines did, who submarine did that belong to? It was Indonesia? Somewhere, was it Indonesia? I forgot who the sub belonged to. I don't know if it was Milan or one of those lands out there in the Philippines area. Well, the submarine, something happened and it crashed to the bottom and imploded. I think that's what happened. The submarine imploded and it deep dive, because it was really deep where the submarine ended up. And no one can survive in that depth where the submarine landed. And they knew they weren't alive because of the pressure. That's why. And that rapid descent with that pressure, it'll kill you. You don't that takes time to go down. That it's layers because the pressure is so damn high. That's like you got to be careful. That's why I don't know how they figure out that they could be in in Mars with that pressure there. I don't know if humanity could hold that pressure. Can the brain handle that pressure? I don't know. Man. But being a submarine and going down those depths really deep, there's submarines that are even underneath Antarctica that are hosted are under Antarctica. Like, it's wild, especially in the Arctic Pole, like the North Pole. They're out there, they break through the ice. They stand on the ice while they're out there sometimes. And, there's Russia has a lot of those icebreakers, to move military or like the subs, not so much, but more for their ships. You have to have a good icebreaker to break the ice in front of you. I know they have more than in the U.S., but the U.S. have they have really good fucking weapons. I think America could have, if Canada wasn't there, if they didn't have these Canadians there, if that would have been all America, this would have been a really big country. You know what I mean? If North America was all really North America and not Canada, and the Canadians would have been Americans, y'all would have been Yankees. That's funny. You could have pretty much controlled the northern portions of the North Pole, because Canada has a lot of land that circumference that area. And that's pretty cool. You don't see Canada with any submarines. I don't know if they have a submarine. What does Canada has? I wish I had What happened to Max? Remember Max Vision? What happened to him? You remember him, Abby? This is Abby's here. Yeah, Albie's here. Albie. Oh, man, I'm in here. Hold on.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, man.
Yeah, I remember Max.
Yeah, what happened to him, man?
So I guess he disappeared and quit making shows. I don't know.
He stopped making scroll shows? Because I'm subscribed to him.
You still subscribed to him?
Yeah, I believe so. I can check.
Hmm.
Think he's still doing shows? Yeah, he's still doing shows.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to hit him up. Wait, I'm not subscribed to him. That's something wrong there. I was subscribed to him. How the hell is not showing me subscribed? Oh man. Let me subscribe to him and I'll hit him up on his next live show. I don't know why I was not subscribed to him. I can see he's still there. He's still alive. So, I'll hit him up. Yeah, he's a cool dude. He is cool. He's a cool dude. So he'll get that message that I subscribed. So he'd be like, oh shit. I could have sworn I was subscribed to his channel. Sometimes YouTube does that shit. They unsubscribe me on channels. It's not me. It's YouTube. And I just feel like it's not fair. But that's fine. Smoking my joint. Getting a nice little relaxing time here on a Sunday night.
Come on,
The middle of the month, January 15th. Hey, I've been on here for 3 hours now. So I might make it when I finish this joint show. It's windy. I wonder what's going on. Let's see. It's a nice room. See what's happened in the football game. The Bengals are winning 24-17 against the Ravens. So the Giants beat the Vikings. Of course, you have the Dolphins lose to the Bills, which was a stupid game. And it's pretty interesting. 24-17, fourth quarter, 10 minutes left. And the Bengals are in the lead. You like the Bengals? Albie?
Yeah.
You like the Bengals?
I'm not too much into sports anymore, right?
I was thinking because Cincinnati's not far from you.
Right.
Cleveland's for a little further, no?
Yeah, it's a little further.
Is Cleveland closer to you?
No, I
No,
live in a bit in the government.
because Cleveland's all the way in the top.
Yeah.
Cincinnati's all towards the bottom,
Right.
and you're just out west. Man, this joint really got me. Joint got me real good. Yeah. It's time to make me infamous doing investigations, sharing stories, just having a field for the supernatural. I'm not trying to be no Zachary Briggs, whatever his name is, or any type of like ghost hunter, ghost, those shows that they show on TV and YouTube. I'm in it for the investigation. You know what I mean? I'm not in it for the thrills and the spills that come with it. I'm there more for to investigate, like listening, feeling, getting all the energy. I'm there I'm like a tool while I'm in there. So I don't know when I'll do my first house. I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to talk to the people and figure it out. So they'll have to bring me in, maybe do an initiation or something. I don't know how that works. What's a paranormal association that you have to do to break into the paranormal world of investigating? I need to figure this out because I'm going to get into it. And I'm going to be going to houses and doing readings in houses and feeling out the energy, listening, because I have very good hearing. Very, very good hearing. Like I could hear a pin drop that falls on the floor. Like I'm pretty good with my hearing. I think the military loved me for my hearing. It'll be nice to be able to hear and feel and debunk things and also confirm investigations and doing like the research, doing the work, looking at the video, seeing if anything happened within the video, mark it where it happens, stuff like that. That's the part of it's all part of the investigation. You gotta figure out where the hell it's at, or look where it's at. Find it, find any evidence, and I think I need to do that. That will bring up my subscription count. That will bring up the ratings of my channel. That'll definitely get me over 1,000 subscribers. Because my goal for 2023 is to get 1,000 subscribers. And I'm at 3. Let me see. I'm at 376 because I got a couple of new ones today. I got a few new ones today. So I'm moving on up very slow. But I'm trying to get my piece of that pie. Moving on up to the east side. I'm finally getting my piece of that pie. Yep. And at 376, we still got a ways to go. We still got a ways to go. So I think with help from friends and others and other content creators, you know, like we could all help each other to try to achieve this, and having our community support and bring up the subscription count up for all of us would be kind and cool and needed. And yeah, we just need to get over 1,000, and then that's where it starts picking up the algorithm, and then they'll start relaying the show over to what I do. And I feel, I could record what I'm doing. I'm part of the investigation, but I'm recording for my show to show what I'm seeing, you guys will be seeing. I've done this before. I've taken extra battery packs onto investigations, and I was using my phone to record and show. My partner was thinking about buying me the latest iPhone. I told him wait, because every year they come out with another one. We're in January, so they're already coming out with the latest one soon. Because they come out with a new one, I think every other ship that comes into the port. I feel like there's a new iPhone there. The new whatever. Like, I'm pretty sure the Super Bowl is in February. I'm pretty sure it's gonna announce the new iPhone or something. So it's always gonna be something being marketed and being pushed to buy. But my partner wanted to buy it. It's the new iPhone. But see, I would like to have that device to go into investigations. I could do a lot more with it. And I can use my tools that I have and listen to them, listen to the house, listen to the spirits, communicate with the spirits, tell me what you want to say, just tell it to me in my ear. I'm not afraid of you. You can communicate with me. Watch the spirits here start coming to me now. And then you can start communicating. Yeah, man, you said you want to communicate. I'm like, man, not here. It was for work. But if you want to come on, fine. How can I help you? He's like, man, that's fucked up. That's what he said. That's fucked up. I know, man. We're cool. We're cool, man. It's just that energy, man. I'm feeling it. I'm definitely gonna have to sage myself because the energy keeps like coming. Like, I feel like they want to come here to me now. And I think I need to cleanse the energy, which I can do right now. So when you're in doubt and you have questions like that of yourself, you're questioning, please sage. Please sage. Get a good burn. I need to buy. I'm gonna buy some special sage. I need to get to it. I haven't been in a rush to do it, but now that I'm gonna be, I'm looking into doing paranormal activity investigations. I think I'm gonna need more sage for me to protect me and my items and my family here. Cleanse my dust, cleanse my cards. Going around with my sage. Making it really nice and cloudy here. Guess what's behind me? All the spirits that are around me. I come at peace. And I know you like the dark. That's why I made it dark tonight. I did a good job. Because you like it. Let me cleanse the laptop here. You can probably see it. It's right here, the sage. Cleanse the microphone. Hootie hoo! Hootie hoo! Y'all getting cleansed too. Hootie hoo. And cleanse myself. I'm gonna get a good cleansing here of myself. I'm protected. Nobody can hurt me. Nobody can hurt me. I'm protected. Those who harm me harm themselves 10 times fold. You can't hurt me. I'm protected. Okay. We'll let that burn out. And then we're going to burn some bay leaves. Gonna get it ready. We're going to burn some bay leaves to bring in the energy, positive energy to our homes. Because we need this positive energy. Even in the dark, we need positive energy. And Lucifer was not a bad man. He was just a misunderstood fellow, but he was not a bad man. Trying to get the burn. So I know I'm gonna need a little bit more. These bay leaves, they came from a special country, in the Middle East actually. Yeah, I got them from Jordan. Jordan, the country. I got these bay leaves. It's the light. Wow, it jumped out. Wow. I hope I got that on camera. Oh man. It jumped out. When you see it, it jumps out. That was crazy. It jumped out of the freaking lake. I still have out. There's a lot of the Baileys that is out. Holy moly. Look, there's even Baileys over here. Wow. She really dirty my mess. Like she made a mess here. Thank you. With the bay leaves. And she just went off incomplete. Wow. Let's burn a little bit more of some of those bay leaves. I still have the sage on. So I cannot believe that thing popped out of the bowl. You know, that's doesn't really happen. Hope you guys can see the fire. If not, I apologize. I'll make an area for the burn next time. Next time, I'll do a better job. And I'll have a fire area to burn so all can witness. I'm gonna try to bring the heat down. It's windy tonight. It is windy. Like a hurricane is outside. Another tree branch broke. Are we getting rain or are we getting snow? That's my question. I need to look. Check the weather. Weather's just been a little bit crazy out here. A little bit of snow passing over. A windy little snow front coming from the north. So it's wind coming from the north, coming southwards, but from the north. And it's bringing snow to my area. Good, because I've been waiting for snow forever. And I think they heard me talking the smackaroo about not having snow. And I don't know if it's going to accumulate, but we will find out and we will see, and I will report. Should be more than what it's been recently. But it is what it is. I need to order my candles. I forgot to do that. I'm already cleansed. I think I need to buy these candles. Let me see. Proceed to checkout. I wish I was to get them on Monday, but let's see. When would they deliver it? Damn, Monday? No, Friday. Shoots. But if I ordered the bigger one, I get it tomorrow. I don't want the bigger one right now. I mean, I could get this one for my birthday. Go, shorty, it's your birthday. Yeah, because they're going to be setting up for my birthday. And the day of my birthday, I will have all the candles on. So these candles last a long time. So I'm thinking about buying these candles and then having delivered on Friday on my birthday. Like Saturday is my birthday, but getting it on Friday. That's what I'm gonna order it now. It's only 200 candles, so it's just buy me some time to decide if I want these or renew on the IKEA. IKEA, the candles, I could get 1,000 candles for $60. You know what I mean? These candles are more expensive, but these candles last longer. They last 6 to 7 hours longer. Like the IKEA candle lasts 3.5 hours per tea light. You may get lucky and it'll last maybe 4.5, but that's it. You know what I mean? These here, they last 6 minimum and maximum like 7, maybe 8 hours. You know, you're getting 6 to 7 hours, but give or take half an hour, I think that they're pretty good. And they're $23.49 for 200 candles. So I'm thinking about getting it. And it's for me. It's for my birthday show. Right? Let me go ahead and put the order in. It's for my birthday show. Yeah, definitely for my birthday show. Place the order of the candles, 200 candles. I'm not turning on all 200. The setup usually takes about 8 candles to light up all around, different tea light candles around. I might go a little extra this time. I might go from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I might jump to 13 candles. The nice magic number 13. Light up 13 candles on my desk to celebrate my birthday. Master number 22. O negative master number 22. That's just adds more into the like holy shitness, you know, the magicalness, and how I feel like the magician. You know, my blood type is rare, O negative. You know, very psychic. You know, it's just born lucky, and need to want to do more for myself. I got one joint here. I think I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. Time is 11 o'clock. Yeah, I think it's time to go to bed. You know, it was a good lights out show. I feel I'll be nice and relaxed. Here, he's there. We're gonna wrap it up. I'm wrapping it up now. I did 3 hours and 3.5. I'm good. I'm tired. Amber had a great show over at Nina's. Awesome show. Can't wait for me to be on that show in the future. I tell you right now, I think Nina will freak out with me. I'll be like, Nina, how you doing? Hi, Rick. I'm like, you don't mind if I smoke my joint on your show, do you? No, it's fine. Okay, he's a fatty. What do you want to talk about? Would you like to go through the pictures? I'm telling you, my pictures are more creepier. I deal with the dark. I deal with the spookiness, the bump in the night. I am a psychic medium, empath, and energy reader, and you hear things, and you relate it to people, and that's what I do. And I like what I do, and I wanna help other people too, but people that show up and people that want help is the people I want to help. When people don't show up, and people don't announce themselves in the chat, I can't help you. I need to connect with you. Everything works with connection. It's like the connection with line and cell phones. They need to connect. The line goes to the tower, the signal goes to a tower, the tower relays it. And it does it super, super fast. Then you guys can be talking to each other and you can hear each other like you're right there present. You know how long it took for that to happen? The way it's like that energy, that it's light energy. Light energy, and that's what's using for cell phones and to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
But there's gonna be time where energy, I don't know. I think we're getting to things that humanity don't need to be having their hands on. We're at that point in life that it's a little bit too much going on, and we could really use lighter. Don't spend so much. Don't buy useless shit. Buy things that can help you grow a garden. If you don't have a garden, maybe grow a little indoor garden. If you have a windowsill or you get natural light coming in, you could grow your own parsley, your own oregano, your own food. It's there for you. You can make your own. You cannot fail. Because that's the beginning steps of learning to sustain yourself. You need to take care of yourself. So why not learn now than learn later? Learn now, get it down tight, and that way later, when it's needed, it's fast and easy to do. And that's practice. You gotta practice. A lot of people need to meditate tonight. They need to focus on themselves tonight. Try to sleep face up if can be, or sleep on your side. Sleep on your left side tonight. Or sleep facing up. And concentrate. Let the visions infiltrate your brain tonight. You're going to see some interesting things tonight in your dreams. And you're going to come back to me And I hope you write it down and remember your dreams and bring them to me, and I can relay it to you and what you're dreaming and what your subconscious is telling you to tell me. Okay? So, with that said, I am wrapping up the show. I truly appreciate everyone who stepped by and came by. I appreciate the ones in the chat room. Thank you, Amber, and thank you, Abby, for being a part of this. Lights out, hang out. Tomorrow, we'll bring the light. We'll bring the light. And
Who's that left in the background?
We'll bring in the candles. All right.
All
All right, everyone. Have a good night, a good day, and a good morning. And I'll catch everybody on the flip side. Peace.